It's OTAs, baby. Let's go.
What the fuck going on, Falcon fan? You already know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
OTAs, man. I'm indoors with shades on. You know how I'm feeling.
I'm
I
trying to tell
can't
you,
see nothing without.
Mr. Cool Smooth, man. What it do, y'all? Welcome to the Dirty Bird Club podcast. Your boy Joe Gotti. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Man, it's your boy Dead, man. It's your boy Smooth. It's your boy Too Cool for School. You know, hey. OTAs here.
Hey, I'm
It's
excited.
almost time to scrap them up. It's almost time to start hitting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited. It's about to be around the corner. They already got the pads on. Everybody feeling good. You see your boy Dez got the glass on. He feeling good. So yeah, man. OTAs is here. So go ahead and talk about some topics that's been lingering today about the OTAs. Dez, I heard word on the street. That boy Kirk Cousin wasn't in the building. I was like, oh.
It look like I care.
Hey, do it look like I care?
Because
Because we don't.
as long as QB1 there,
All that
I'm good.
matters.
I'm good.
For real.
I'm
And
good.
now everybody, everybody's talking about it and, trying to milk it because, he's still on the team. He's our backup quarterback. Richard's backup quarterback in the NFL right now. But, hey, man, somebody going to bite. Somebody going to pick up that phone and be like, hey, Terry, you still got that, still got Kirk, right?
Hey,
Okay, let's make a deal.
hey, listen. When you got mob off Arthur Smith, Arthur Blank, mob off Arthur Blank on your side, you can spend money how you want to spend money. Straight up.
Yeah. Hey, that boy Kyle Pitts didn't even make it there too. I hope he's straight. I wonder what's up with that one. But it's first day. I mean, I ain't gonna trip on it, but it
It was
just
mandatory today?
huh?
Was it mandatory today?
I don't know if mandatory. I don't think it was mandatory because I think Kirk would have showed up if it was mandatory. That would have been some shit if it was mandatory. But I don't know, y'all. If y'all call me it was mandatory or not, but I don't know. But the Kyle Pitts one was kind of like, damn, I hope he's straight. But Kirk Cousins, I mean, like I said, I personally don't give a damn. Dad said he don't give a damn, but it's just, some stuff that everybody got to talk about. But, I just hope he don't make it a thing. Just come to work, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing and answer the right questions. Just don't get caught up in the Falcon BS, please, Kurt. Just do your thing so we can send y'all right up out of there in your own merry way.
This the thing though. If it ain't mandatory, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping.
So
Kyle might just be trying to get it together last minute exercise or whatever. As long as he there when he gotta be, I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, this shit gonna be smooth, man. Like I'm very excited on the OTAs and see what kind of highlights they gonna bring. Cause they already did some highlights of some good old 9 to 5 connection where Drake London and Michael Penix throwing that thing down there. So man, it's gonna be lit.
That's the only 9 to 5 I want to see.
For real. That's the only one I want to wake up and be like, okay, see what this 9 to 5 connection gonna be on.
For sure.
For sure. So, anything you want to touch on this topic before we move on to the next one?
To my OTAs.
Yeah, OTAs. Like, what you thinking?
I'm ready for them rookies to go and get acclimated with the vets. It just showed that we getting up and running, man. This where it all for real. This where it starts. Like after the draft, after rookie mini camp, man, it's time for them boys to go to camp.
Yeah, speaking of that, and then we're gonna have some competition too all around. Speaking of competition, the one I want to touch on this one before we move on. Marcus, think of my man Marquise, our special teams coordinator. He mentioned about the kicking competition between Young Wei Koo and Lenny Craig.
That's the mindset that we have in our room, whether there's an extra kicker here or we don't have a kicker here. So those conversations, yes, we're always had, but going prior to that, I know Coach Morris and Terry talked about we're going to bring in competition. Last couple of years we brought in a punter for competition. Just so happened this year we brought in a kicker, which is totally fine. And I know that both guys are going to put together their best effort and their best body of work, and I'm excited for both those gentlemen to go out there and have their best off season in training camp.
Hey, young Hope, Young Way, whatever your name is. We ain't having it this year, brother.
Man.
Hey, you better. Hey. I'm finna place that $100 bet and win 6,500 in the Super Bowl. We not playing with y'all this year, bro. If you finna compete and ball and do your more than your best, like show that you've been working, or you not finna touch the field, bro. And this goes for anybody on the roster. When them boys on the high, like Terry, Raheem, when they on the hot seat, hey,
anything goes.
Anything goes.
Anything goes. Man. And me personally, I want Young Wei Koo to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's been clutch with us for a few years now, and with this little drought that he's been on for the last few years, it's starting to get too comfortable. And then Raheem's like, okay, you getting a little too comfortable. You hooking these kicks. I'm gonna go get this little overseas kicker that's hungry for a position and ready to take over. And they signed him a 3-year deal, so he's a raw talent that they just finna keep on the shelf. Be like every time he hook it, he gonna look over there. Lenny Craig just gonna be warming up, just kicking them bitches and pointing at him like, "Hey, I'm coming for your job."
They signed a new kicker to a 3-year.
Yeah.
How ain't Young Way?
I'm telling you, like they got him on the shelf, like any time.
Hey, that's probably been Cool's downfall. Him not having no pressure, everybody just knowing he clutch.
Yeah.
And I was gonna compare that to Justin Tucker, but I think he got other stuff going on. But I think when you get comfortable in your ways, and when let's say you get that big contract, you good money wise, a lot of people start working, they stop being hungry. So look, Young Way.
Man, trying to tell you. So hopefully that'll give him some motivation to tweak whatever you need to fix and just make kicks and just let us just win us some games, man. Just stay locked in. We ain't even gotta worry about it. We can put Buddy still on the shelf, you know what I'm saying? Then who knows, we might release him. But hey, that he better get right. So that's the only one that had me curious on that interview. But we're finna move on to this little topic that another topic that been hovering around. And I need to peep out this interview. That boy Harry Douglas done got it all out there now on this interview with the veterans, Atlanta legends, Julio Jones and Roddy White on the sit down podcast. And there's a couple of topics on there that they touch bases on that everybody been talking about. One of them,
What happened?
One of them was Kyle Shanahan and the comments on Roddy White about his first year and how it went. So I heard like they was talking about how Kyle Shanahan wasn't using him right that year, and I thought I was tripping too because I felt like
Roddy White.
Roddy White, Kyle Shanahan. I felt like Kyle Shanahan should have used him more, and I was kind of concerned. Maybe I was like, okay, maybe Maybe Roddy missed a step. But if he did miss a step, you still Roddy White. You still gonna get you some catches. But I heard that man during the huddle, there was like Kyle Shanahan be on the mic on Matt Ryan. So I heard they be hearing the calls and whatever they be hearing from Shanahan. But he be dogging Roddy White, saying that basically like he can't really like cut it no more, and then like he want to run his offense his way, and he had like Roddy White is not like one of our top tier wide receivers in our franchise. So that tripped me out, bro. So
when we first sat down with Kyle Shanahan, right? It was like he was like, all right, this is how I envision the offense, blah blah blah. We would literally go through practice scripts, and I would get the ball at practice, right? And then when we go in the games, like he would sub me out. Like he would be in the headphones.
You can hear Matt. We were sitting right there. We can hear him.
Yeah, we could hear him.
Oh, so
and
doing it on purpose.
Yeah, so I could hear him say, "Get Roddy out." I was like, "You gotta be real with me, man, because I'm about to lose my shit." He was like, "I just don't see you as like the top 4 options on the team."
Oh, Lord.
how you like? And this is the thing. I feel like if they would have kept him the year of the Super Bowl, I feel a lot would have been different.
I mean, I understand that, bro. But my thing is with the NFL, the talent comes in every year within the draft, right? Of course, you hold on to the great players, but it gets to a point where you hold on to players for too long. You know, not to say Roddy lost a step, but like the years when like soon as Roddy started to like not show, because Roddy was crazy fine.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Julio. They be crazy fine. But then I kind of be feeling like, all right, why they still got value? Trade them and get all these draft picks so we can try to replace them and keep building. That's what these good teams be doing. Like they be drafting. Like you gotta draft well all the time to stay good.
I can see that, but it's just how Kyle Shanahan was coming out was crazy. That man said to his face, like he'll rather give Jacob Tammy or Julio Jones the ball for a game-winning touchdown than him. I'm like, damn.
I mean, I understand the Julio part,
but Jacob Tammy over Roddy White?
I don't believe that. Unless Roddy done said something to Shanahan or did something.
Like, Roddy, he don't say much, but, come on, Roddy one of them types, like, if he says something, bro, you've done something wrong. Something wrong.
True.
And he just, Kyle Shanahan told him straight up, like, look, I'd rather give Jacob Tammy the ball or Julio Jones the ball. I was like, Julio's, like you said, cool, but Jacob Tammy, like.
That's what he told Roddy personally.
Yeah, because Roddy was like, look, bro, just cut the bullshit. That nigga said, just cut the bullshit, be real with me straight up, because I'm getting pissed. And Kyle Shanahan was like, yeah, you just not our guy. So basically, that's what he just telling Roddy, just not our guy. And I just felt like, I understand, Daz, you saying it's a business. It's you got to have your type of players, your type of offense, but I feel like it comes with a certain respect when you walk into somebody's team, especially with a high like veteran like Roddy White. It comes with some type of respect. Like you got to at least respect the fact that you one of their top priorities still. Especially as a veteran. So I feel like they should have went a different way. That's all I'm saying. I understand you're gonna bring in some talent. I understand there's a draft. I understand all that. But come on, now, it's just I just feel like overall with sports, you gotta respect the veterans.
You can't keep everybody for one. And
You
then
can't.
another thing is, it's like honestly, bro, you got to look at it like you buying an old school car or old school truck, right?
Yeah.
You gotta think like, man, the person who sold you that truck gonna probably like, oh yeah, he gonna love the bench seat, the old school wheel, the nostalgia. He probably gonna keep all that, but he's like, man, you know what? I want to customize this part. I got the keys, right? We gotta take our feelings out of it. That I get the respect, and as Falcon fans, we feel like, man, we gotta do people right. But on the same tip, we be mad when we be losing. So it's either, we was winning with Shanahan.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna sit here and act like he was doing something wrong. He may have treated people wrong, but that man know how to win some football games.
Yeah.
He come win the big one. We had it, but since I have been able to remember, Kyle Shanahan was the one that took us far. So look, I get the legend. Of course it's gonna be in the news. It's gonna be what it's supposed to be when Roddy speak, when Julio speak now, because they legends. They legends in the city.
Yeah.
But I can't just sit here and say Shanahan was wrong for what he did, because, man, that boy took us to the bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I understand. But another thing they were talking about too, but Julio was talking about the Super Bowl. And this some I thought about too, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It took me a long time to watch that Super Bowl again. Like my roommate kind of forced it. Like, bro, we gonna like talk about this. I'm like, bro, like, so right. Julio Jones brought up this one stat that I didn't knew about. That man said he only had like 4 receptions that game.
Julio.
Yeah, he only had 4 receptions that game. And the fans I've been hearing too, they've been talking about Matt Ryan and not giving him the ball. And I'm like, bro, like, it's a Super Bowl. I understand that, Roddy, Julio need his touches and it's the big game, but shoot,
All this, what I've done, and as the team, and we got to the Super Bowl, it's just like I had 4 opportunities.
Bro, that one catch you had on the sideline.
I had 4 opportunities though the whole game. That's insane.
That is
4
ridiculous.
targets in the Super Bowl.
No, that's ridiculous.
it's kind of tough.
Bro, like, take all that. I ain't getting the ball out the pitch. This the last game of the season, bro.
And Julio had one of the best catches in that Super Bowl year too. So, I mean, and we know what happened after that, but
it is what it is, bro. We lost that game not because Julio didn't have 10 catches. We lost that game because poor time management, mistakes. Devontae Freeman didn't block somebody wide, like right at coming at him. He didn't even touch him. Devontae Hightower, it seemed staged, bro. It seemed staged how it happened. Like, there's no way you don't touch him at all. At all? Come on, man.
yeah. But nah, y'all gotta check out that interview. I gotta find that whole interview because I've been waiting for that type of podcast for a long time. Like Harry Douglas, Roddy White, Julio Jones, but that core around that time, one of the best times of being a Falcon fan, but for sure. So yeah, I gotta tap in on the full podcast and get a feel for it because they was talking some shit on there. And I was like, damn, they ain't hold back. So yeah, man, y'all check out on that one for sure. Let's go to the next topic that I want to talk about for the season. Season finna be around the corner, and I feel like for fun, talk about these stats predictions, on either side of the ball, which particular player who gonna go over or under this season. So, Dez, I'm gonna let you run the flow. I'm gonna let you do the offense, and then I'm gonna do the defense. So, what you got for me?
So, do you think Michael Penix will throw over 20 touchdown passes or under?
Ooh. Uh, I say over, bro. I say at least 23 touchdowns.
I'm thinking over too.
I say at least 23 touchdowns. I feel like with the weapons he got, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to be a lot of love from Michael Penix. So I'm definitely say 23.
Now, do you say over or under 1,000 rushing yards for Virginia?
What?
Oh, bro, that's easy. Over. That's easy. You have 1,400 yards, though.
And I want to go here as well. With you answering that question, what about that same question for Tyler Algier?
Under. He going to get at least what he got last year, at least 650. 650 or 700. No, at least 650. At least 650.
All right. And do you see? I'll ask this stat. Who do you think gonna have the most receiving touchdowns on this team?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'll say Drake London. I feel like Drake London gonna have at least. It all depends, like how good his offense and how Michael Penix gonna throw that needle around. So if I say like if he gonna throw 23 touchdowns, I say Drake gonna get at least about maybe 10. Maybe Darnell Mooney probably get like 5 or 6. Hopefully Kyle Pitts get more than fucking 4 or 3. Like Feast, like, can we get 5 touchdowns from Pitts? Like, that'll be something. You know what I mean?
I think Pitt going off this year.
Okay.
Year.
Okay.
You think Pitt's over or under 8 touchdowns?
Under. I say he's gonna get at least 7.
Okay.
That's cool. That is cool. But what, 80, like maybe 70? Like, look, all 7s, like 70 catches.
I ain't gonna lie. I want Pitts, Drake London, and Bajan to score all the touchdowns. I want Mooney to eat, but for me to have a happy result season, I need Pitts. I need Pitts for sure. I know Drake gonna eat regardless.
Yeah.
I need Pitts and Drake to be the leading receivers on this team next year. That's a successful season in my book. Like if they both can get over 1,010 plus touchdowns, we winning games.
Okay.
So, because the impact both of them can have on top of Bajan, Bajan gonna do what he gonna do.
Yeah, I ain't.
Drake gonna do what he gonna do.
Yeah.
If Pitt step up and be who we want him and seeing him to be in college, in the NFL, and even just give us your rookie year numbers. Like give us 1,000 and some touchdowns, but score some touchdowns. So
yeah, I would love to see that. Now if he do like this rookie year minus the 2 1 touchdowns, like that would be lovely. Give me 75 catches for 1,000 yards and 8-9 touchdowns. That would be lovely.
But I think he's gonna get it though, because I think Penix gonna lean on Drake and Pitts. I think he's gonna lean on him for sure.
If Pitts want that bread, bro, he got to go off, bro. At this point, bro, you gotta you fully healthy now. Fully healthy now. There's no excuses.
A whole season after.
You feel me?
A rehab season.
So, yeah, that's what you got. That's all you got for me on the offense.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see when we're talking about the defense. So let me give you a little stat prediction off the jump. So how many sacks do you think the Falcons gonna get? Over 35? I'm gonna say 30 over 35 or under 35 sacks.
Uh,
Oh man.
how many we had last year?
Not much. Like
20?
if that. If that. Hold on.
35. That's like top 5 in the league, ain't it?
Man.
I'm gonna say
31. So they had 31 sacks last year.
we're gonna get over 35. And we had 31 last year. We getting over 35. Over. I thought we had lower than that. I take that. We over. I give it.
I'm surprised we got 31. I ain't gonna lie. I
I
thought
take
that.
it over. So
Okay.
we added Floyd. We added Walker. We added Pierce. Caden gonna get at least 5. If Troy can stay healthy, he gonna get at least 4. Every Katie gonna get at least 4. I think Floyd gonna get about 8.
And you said Jalen. And you said Jalen going. What you thinking, nigga? Like 4 sacks, Jalen Walker?
That's the wild card, the roots.
Yeah, that is.
Braylon Trice gonna get about 4, 5.
Oh man, that would really put us over, like right there, like man.
So I'm saying over 35.
Okay. So it's the question right here that I be laughing when I think about this. So you know how you be on your man's AJ Terrell, man. So do you think AJ Terrell will have over 4 interceptions or under 4 interceptions?
I plead the fifth.
Damn. Damn.
I'm gonna say this: if we got over 35 sacks, AJ, you better have more than 4 picks, especially if they trying you. If they just throwing it up, we need more than 4 picks out of you, AJ. It's time, bro. Come on.
You got that bread now.
At least 5 picks, AJ. At least 5.
At least 5. Okay. You think Jesse Bates gonna go over 100 tackles
Ooh.
or under 100 tackles?
What do you have last year?
I think he had like 80 something total.
I like him having that many. I don't want him to have over 100 tackles. I want him to have less.
He had let me rephrase that, y'all. He had combined 102 tackles. The first year, that man had 132.
He's gonna have less this year. The
Yeah,
linebackers and the D line finna make all the tackles.
see, they better. Because all them tackles, that means that they were getting about that line of scrimmage and going up to that second level. And Jace got to go in there and play linebacker sometimes. So, all right, under. Okay.
I think defense is gonna be way better this year. When I played football back in my day, like in middle school and high school, when I played safety, the best teams I was on, I wasn't making all them tackles. Cause they just never got to me. But the teams when I had to work hard, I was tackling everybody 1-on-1. Like, hey, you don't want your ball hawking safety to have to make all these tackles, bro. You paying him to pick the ball off and make turnovers. You're not paying Jesse Bates to tackle. That's just not what you're doing.
Right. Okay. So Mike Hughes, interceptions.
Under.
Say under.
Under.
what about two interceptions?
He may get 2.
He might get right there at 2.
He might get right at 2.
Right at 2.
That's a prop bet I'm staying far away from. Unless he get one in game 1 and they keep the bet at the same 2. I
Yeah,
ain't
whole 16 games left. Just
whole 16 games, bro. I'm telling you, that's how these bets work. They know he ain't catching another one. Somebody might throw him a pick right at him. He gonna drop it.
for sure. Xavier Watts, 2 interceptions, over or under.
I see my boy Helms playing, man. I don't see Watts getting a lot of burn. Helms is a baller, bro.
Gotta earn it now.
Now, if Watts on that field, either he gonna have a great rookie season or he gonna have some rookie moments where I don't think it's gonna be a middle. I think either that Notre Dame background gonna translate and it's gonna be Ball Hawk City. And all that gonna be basically based off of our pass rush. So if our pass rush get in there, Xavier Watts gonna have him and Jesse about to have a field day. Field day. I promise you. But with that pass rush, Leonard Floyd, Jalen Walker, James Pierce, not getting back there, it's gonna be a long year. Because they know we got them playmakers back there. So, and we're gonna have to stop that run. That D line gonna have to stop that run, bro. So we can see what them pass rushers can do. So we can see what these DBs can do.
Yeah.
So it's a team effort, bro. Like, I'm gonna know early how our year gonna go. If Tampa running the ball down our throat game 1, over with.
Yeah. We're gonna have to see what we're gonna do with that nose tackle. But okay. I think that's all I got on my defensive stats.
If Troy Anderson stay healthy, he gonna lead the team in tackles.
Oh, you heard that?
If he stays healthy, he'll lead the team in tackles.
Okay. That's a bold prediction right there, because I feel like he need to step up in a major way.
For sure. He got the ability. He's blazing fast. He's a big dude, and bruh, you cannot sideline to sideline. He coming to get you.
Yeah, it's got to be healthy.
Yeah, because even see the game that he played with the Saints, bro. That was a game that showed you his potential. Where he caught that pick, took it to the crib, sacking folks, led the team in tackles that game. That was a real deal Troy Anderson type game that we seen from his college tape.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
yeah. But yeah, so got anything for us before we head up out of here?
nah, man, I'm just excited, ready for the new changes to come along. They'll see when they come. We finna be better than ever, man, moving forward. And I really just feel like the presentation of everything finna change, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be well worth the journey that we've been on thus far.
For sure. But yeah, man. Yeah, like you said, man, definitely some up and coming excitement for our channel, for the Falcons, man, with the OTAs and train camp around the corner. We're finna be in the building. It's finna be a fun year this year, guys. So we just appreciate you tapping in and showing support, man. And definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and definitely tap in on our TikTok You know what I'm saying? Tap in on our Twitter account. Shout out to us. You know what I'm saying? Show some love to us, man. Like I said, we appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy Joe Gotti.
It's your boy Dad, man.
And we out this bitch. Y'all.